doesn't seem too bad. Why is this all sticky?
Aren't those guys sad that you're just letting them sit there?
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the...
We're under attack!
Hey! Take it from the side! Watch out! I can't aim! Hey! Get him!
Taste my steel!
You're no match for us, fucker! I'm just getting warmed up, you shit! I've been waiting for you! Fuck yourself! Show your stuff! Hey! Get him! Fuck you!
I'm all yours!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Ha!
I've been waiting for you.
That's where you're wrong.
When we catch a fella...
This place seems familiar.
Henry, look. I spent the happiest years of my life in this forge. It's such a shame to see the old place just left like that to... Henry! Stop that. Come on, we still have to go to the market.
Looking for something, lad?
I was just...
You won't find nothing here no more. Best move along.
Forgive me. It's just that... I remember this forge from my childhood. When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here.
Wait, Martin? My husband had an apprentice called Martin. That was your pa?
He was my stepfather, but he raised me as his own.
That doesn't surprise me. Even as a lad, I could tell his heart was in the right place. How's he doing?
Unfortunately, he died.
I'm sorry to hear that. My God, Martin's adult son? Time really does fly.
He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
Aye, aye. Those were good times, true enough. What's your name, lad?
Henry.
I'm Magdalene. It's a pleasure, Henry. Care to come inside for a chat? I've a fresh pot of soup on the stove if you're hungry.
I can't refuse an offer like that.
Glad to hear it. Come with me, then. I'm glad you like it.
Just like Ma used to make.
Back when your pa used to apprentice here, my Skodder's forge was the finest in Kuttenberg. Only then out of the blue he fell ill and I lost him. Everything's been downhill since then. His apprentices left and the blacksmiths' guild couldn't decide who to assign the forge to. Before they could make a decision, the forge's attic burnt down. I was visiting my sister in Visokar at the time. She's with the Lord now too, poor thing. I was left here all alone, on jointure. This room is the only one that stayed unscathed for the most part.
How did your husband get ill?
Out of the blue. He started coughing, got weak, then lay down, and never got up again. It wasn't the plague, but something nasty nonetheless.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What can you do? Such is life, lad.
Did Martin really not want to take over his own forge?
He was just a lad at the time, and taking over a forge is no easy feat. The guild has its own rules and who to assign it to.
How did the forge's attic burn down?
How do you think? Someone set it ablaze. Hard to say if it was just some brats or those good-for-nothings from the hole. That's the watering hole next door. But it doesn't matter now, they never caught anyone. All that came of it is that nobody's wanted the forge for 20 years. But look at me rambling on. I'm sure you're not interested in the rantings of some old crone.
I am interested.
It's kind of you to say that. I keep trying to explain to the guild that it's not a lost cause. We just need someone who will bring this place back up. But it's like talking to a stone wall year after year. The guildmasters are too worried about their own business to listen to me. But I'm convinced if we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel, like when my old Skodder used to run it.
I could be that blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith? Like your pa? Christ, of course you are. I should have known. It only makes sense after all.
I can get my hands on some coin. And you're right, such a famous forge shouldn't be left to fall by the wayside.
If you were to take it over, that would be wonderful. Only you'll have to talk to the guild about it first. They make the rules. I reckon Master Bushek the Elder has the most common sense when it comes to this place. He might be able to help. He has an armourer's workshop in the town hall quarter. Hopefully he'll hear you out. But be warned, from what I know, the guild is careful not to let anyone that isn't from a blacksmithing family into their ranks. So don't mention Martin wasn't your birth father. It would only hurt your chances.
Thanks for the tip. I won't say a word. Thanks for the soup.
Good luck to you, Henry.
What are you barging in here for?
You've no business here. You've got no business.
God be with you. Greetings to you too.
My humble respects.
Who goes there? What's that noise?
I'm sorry.
I hate sweeping.
Good day to you. It's good to see you, lad.
Let's talk about the...
You'll have... You see? Wonderful.
Show me your way. I'd like to do something...
Well... You see? Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm interested...
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old crone?
Well, more or less.
Old age must be sad. All I can tell you about the forge is the same thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about it. Even getting the building back into its original state would mean pouring a fortune into it.
I'd take care of the money.
Aye, but only a member of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here. And you're not a member.
Could I join the guild?
It's not that simple. The guild is a private society made up of Kuttenberg burghers, and the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders. So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3 conditions.
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, you have to have blacksmithing experience. And third, you'll have to compete the guild trial. Tell me, blacksmith, what sort of family do you come from? And what's your work experience?
Well, as far as experience, I helped at my father's forge. We made a sword for Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets together.
Kobila, eh? The royal hetman. Is there any way for you to prove it?
I'd be happy to get his word in writing, if need be.
No need. I'll trust you. But if the other masters happen to ask, be ready for anything.
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too. You probably knew my father.
Oh? Well, where would I know him from?
From here. His name was Martin, and he used to be old Skoda's apprentice.
Wait. Martin? Your pa is Frisky Martin?
Frisky?
Aye, of course, Frisky. We used to call him that because, well, that doesn't matter. How's he doing these days?
I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He was killed during the raid on Skalitz.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. When I knew him, he seemed like a good bloke and quite a talented swordsmith. Some of the masters were good friends of his. They were the same age at that time. To tell you the truth, that will likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great opportunity to make an impression. So you'd better make the most of it. It seems answering questions about your family and experience won't give you trouble. Now for the most important part. Are you ready for the guild trial?
What does the guild trial involve?
The guild trial consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam. First, you'll have to answer a few tricky questions from my colleagues. And after that, you'll forge a sword to the best of your abilities right before their eyes. Of course, the trial comes at a small fee for each try. Well then, do you feel up to it?
What does the verbal exam entail?
In short, all the basics every good blacksmith should know. Can you read, at least a little?
I can. Quite well, in fact.
Glad to hear it. Everything you need to know is neatly laid out in this handbook on blacksmithing. And for a small fee, I'd be happy to sell it to you.
I'm interested in the
Here it is.
I'm not...
And go and... My young apprentice said there was some sort of commotion when I wasn't here.
Aye, there was.
Well, aren't you going to tell me what happened?
There was some folks from Nimburg. May God give you health, sir.
About the guild...
Yes?
I'm ready.
Great. We'll meet tomorrow at noon below. And one more thing. If you'd like, you can wait for the trial here. But first, I reckon you should take a look in that handbook.
I'd like to wait.
Very well then.
Should we get going?
I believe it's high time. Don't even bother looking at that old clock of ours. It's been stuck for 30 years. It seems all the other masters are looking forward to what Frisky's son can do. You'd better make a good impression. Come now, the guild forge isn't far. Would just passed through the lower market and we're there. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? What's the final step before a workpiece is finished?
Quenching, of course.
Excellent. A workpiece has to be quenched and cooled for it to become hardened. I have one more question. Why do blacksmiths whistle while they're hammering?
To keep rhythm.
Exactly. It's so they can keep rhythm. Wonderful. It seems you really did prepare. I reckon the others have a lot to look forward to. A good blacksmith should never stop learning. That too is important to our guild. I have a number of designs in my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout the kingdom. It's quite a unique collection. And the best part is, I'm happy to share it with others. Stop by any time. Learn to make something new. Your customers will surely appreciate it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Good day.
Your trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Shall we begin? Henry, are you ready?
Junger
I'm ready. We can begin.
Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, let me introduce the newest adept of the Master's Trial, Henry of Skalitz.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Aber I do not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye. Frisky here, Frisky there. All that talk about not taking in outsiders, and now you've gone and flipped it all around. Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here is anything like him, he'd be a welcome addition to the guild.
Genau.
Look, I didn't know this Frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see what the lad can do than who his pa was.
We'll see what he can do shortly. Just to be clear, let me repeat what the trial entails. In the first part, the verbal examination, he will receive 3 questions. He must answer all 3 of them correctly in order to pass. If he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed, and he won't get a chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one, where our adept skills will be tested.
And if he is successful, he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
Tell me, mein Anhänger, what is the Farbe of a correct heated workpiece?
Straw yellow.
That's right.
Wunderbar.
Let's move on to the second.
Say, Heinrich, how can you tell you have made progress on your workpiece?
By the sparks?
That's incorrect.
Deform. By the shape.
I'm afraid not. You'll have to really put in an effort during the practical exam.
We will pay even closer attention to the quality of your product so that you can make up for your...
Your task will be to forge a guild sword right in front of our eyes. Here's the design for it, as well as...
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky. Let's see.
Careful.
Looks like the lad has a firm grip. Special so far.
Genau.
Take a look at that.
What's next?
Jetzt vorsichtig.
Well, this one's gonna need some more work.
Great work, Henry.
Stärker.
Sucker! I'm doing something wrong.
He's not doing too well, is he? It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
Nothing special so far.
Komm schön.
All finished.
We will see once it is quenched. Konzentrieren.
Oof. Just like Martin.
All done.
Let's see what you made. Well, this definitely isn't your best work, but no matter. Even a master makes mistakes. Take that shoddy piece of metal and put it away somewhere. Do you want to repeat the trial?
I'll give it an...
Very well.
Here it is.
Good luck.
Genau.
Jetzt vorsichtig.
What's next?
Take a look at that.
Curva. Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
Achtung! You're burning it.
Stärker.
Komm schön. It looks like the lad has a
Nothing
firm grip.
special so far.
Just a bit more, and I'll be done.
Look at that. Nearly there now.
Konzentrieren.
Oof. Just like Martin.
Let's see then.
let's try this again.
Go on. My. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Fantastic work, Henry. This sword is a piece of art. I was worried there for a while. But I'm glad things worked out. Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, Henry of Skalitz has successfully completed the trial. Let us head for the guild hall for the acceptance ceremony. After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce our guild has grown by a new member. Approach Henry of Skalitz. Kneel. Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenberg.
I swear.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the Guild.
I swear.
And swear for the third time that you will always act honestly and God-fearingly to spread the esteem of our guild among the people.
I swear.
Now hang your guild sword next to those of the other masters. Go on, hang up that sword. Welcome to the guild, Henry. It's now up to you to say a few words.
Worthy masters. First of all, I have to say what a great honor this is for me. Becoming a member of such a prestigious guild in this great city is something I'd hardly have dreamt of just a few months ago. I promise to fulfill my oaths and prove to you that I'm someone you can rely on.
We are glad to hear it. In any case, from this day forward, Henry is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it. He therefore acquires the right to use it with one obligation, and that is the accommodation of the widow Magdalena. The guild rents her jointure after the death of her husband. That will be your responsibility now, Henry.
That won't be for much longer anyway.
She's a kind woman. I'll be happy to help her.
We'll see about that once she goes poking her nose into everything at the forge.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But like all hard work, the results will surely be worth it. The ceremony is now over.
We
I
have
told
to
you you'd
finish
make it.
sorting out the shipments.
You can go now, Henry.
Why was Magdalena bothering you about the...
She's used to sticking her nose into everything. Old Skoda. May the Lord grant him eternal rest. She probably doesn't want to live out her years in her ruin. And I understand that. On the other hand, it was her choice.
Why did they call Martin Frisky?
Truth be told, I don't know. Master Skoda came up with it, and it just stuck. He probably called him that because Martin was always hopping around full of ideas and never hesitated to act on them, whatever sort of ideas they may have been. We weren't terribly close, what with the age difference. But Martin had a bright future ahead of him. That much was clear to everyone in the guild. See you soon, my friend.
Good day to you. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for here, lad.
Look out!
Good news. I gained the right to use the forge.
Wonderful. Finally, we can make some progress here. I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside, you'll turn on your heel and run.
Why would I run?
I'm just joking. The house will have to be cleared out first before you can do anything else. Clear the rubble, put it in sacks, take it outside to the wagon, pick up the things laying around, sweep the floors, and I'm afraid I won't be of much help.
I'm sure I can manage.
I hope so. Looks like you have some strong hands and that you're not all thumbs. But first, you'll have to get inside. The entrance from the street is blocked. A beam collapsed.
I'll figure it out. I wonder what's in store for me here. This looks like it was an apprentice's room. Now just to put it in a sack and take it to the wagon. Oh, Christ, that's heavy. Lugging sacks really never gets old. Come on.
Carrying those heavy sacks up and down the stairs. I couldn't handle it.
I reckon I can still use these materials. Good as new, I suppose. I'll have to open this gate from the other side. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Whew. Whew. Some of this is bound to come in handy.
My lord, it's even worse than I thought here.
One sack after another. Ugh. Whew. Ugh.
Those sure look heavy.
What's this? It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Come here. My word, you really are a handy lad. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work, and over something so silly, no less.
Why did they meet up?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed. So they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sakra. Oh, I can't recall. But I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
They blew it off.
Not at all. They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
I want to spruce this whole place up.
All right, then. Come. I'll show you something. This was Skoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favourite spot. And now it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here. Good work, Henry.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you.
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't...
I noticed your brooch.
It's a nightingale. I used to sing while I worked.
It's a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now, and an axe doesn't make the best love token.
This'll take a bit longer. I won't get too far without fire.
Take care now. And go and wash up. You look like...
Sharp as a razor. I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's better.
All right.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
You've taken on quite the workload, man.
I don't mind. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What should I do?
The guildmasters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you, and you'll forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the Guildhall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself. It was good to see you, Henry.
Nice and slow. What do you... I'd like to do something... Do we have a...
You must... Aye. Pleasure doing business with you. Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I'll clean things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guildmasters have to support each other, you know? Work together, like friends.
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now? What game would you like to play?
Emperors, and nothing.
Let's play!
Hey, at least take a bath before you go out. What was it I wanted?
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
At least take a bath before you go out. I should get going.
Finished. Your turn.
At least take a bath before you go out.
Well, fuck me!
God. Ay. At least take a bath before you go out.
These ones here. Alright, that'll do. Damn it! They're yours, lad. Well, fuck me! That's enough. Your turn. Alright, that'll do. Well, fuck me! These ones here. Alright, that'll do. Finished. Your turn. Why did I even start playing? These ones here. My God! Oh, come on! Aye, that'll do. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. These ones here. Damn! Shit! My God, what a...
Well played. You play a lot better than your pa did.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what they say, unlucky at dice. Now listen, I had an idea. When you play dice, you could spread our guild's good name.
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master plays a fair game with them. It'll help our prestige as well as yours. And I speak from experience. And so you have something to play for, even with some more discerning opponents. Take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing. When me and the other masters had a good look at you during the ceremony, you seem like the type of fella that's been through a lot, despite your age.
You're right. I'm a bit of a warrior.
Is that so? I wouldn't have guessed. Just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't solve without outside help. And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck somewhere on the way to Kuttenberg. One of our German masters, Klaus Eichner, wanted to discuss it with you. Go and see him. He can tell you more.
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about Martin. Did you know him well?
Of course I did. All the blacksmith's apprentices in the city knew each other. We were one big group, but it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
I hear he and Skoda tried to fix the astronomical clock.
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd made some progress. But they could have just been yanking my pizzle.
Well, I don't think Martin was the type of person to joke about things like that.
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive, he'd still be trying to fix it.
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with your pa at Skoda's Forge. Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm, quiet, kind of like a fly on the wall. But when he got pissed off, he could really buzz below.
He sounds like he'd be worth talking to.
Aye, only he left the burg, and God knows where he is now. Maybe one of the other masters will know more.
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad. Girls, taverns, all sorts of nonsense. Maybe I'll tell you sometime, once we get to know each other better. But anyway, don't let me keep you. Oh, what a stench! Where's it coming from? Mother of God, where's that
Oh, it's just you, eh? Aha.
Why aren't you asleep?
Are you afraid of water or what?
What an occasion, huh? Will you go?
Who can take up arms and not just the tools of their trade.
I reckon I'll have a look first. But maybe next time I'll even fight. I've been taking lessons from the
Praise the Lord.
already.
Seems good. The town needs strong, brave men.
It happens.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Here you are!
Show your stuff! Now you'll see what
I
we
surrender.
do, criminals, bastard!
Enough.
You're good.
Wait, everything has to be...
Oh, it's I wouldn't want to I'll take good care.
All right,
Now,
have a look then.
right, all right? But I don't want to... Be on your way.
My body is in...
Certainly.
I've heard the girl...
Don't-
I can't...
All right.
I'll...
Wonderful. You really know how to treat a girl. I hope I see you again soon. I apologize. Jesus Christ be praised.
How did it go?
I've traveled the whole road. Now I will get
Well, come to your senses yet?
Oh, have you been... Schön, dich zu sehen.
Boris mentioned you were...
And what is it he told you?
Not much. But I understand you're having some sort of business troubles.
Good, good. But before we speak, and please be honest, is Martin the blacksmith really your father?
Why'd you ask?
Ich möchte dir trauen, but I have a good memory for faces. And to tell you the truth...
Martin was the one who raised me and taught me the craft, but he wasn't my real father. You're right.
And you admit this freely, even while knowing the regulations forbid bastards from becoming members of the guild?
My father would vouch for me, were he still alive. He'd want me to carry on his legacy.
Well said. The wishes of the dead do indeed bear weight. Nevertheless, do not mention this to anyone else. Not everyone may be so understanding, and may wish ill upon you, Junge. Now please follow me. We can discuss the rest in private. Ach ja. It is always easier to think over a cup of wine. So bitter und so süß wie das Leben selbst.
Why did you...
Gott segne dich, Klaus. Oh, verzeih, I did not know you had a visitor.
Nichts passiert, mein Bruder. Allow me to introduce our newest member, Master Henry. Henry, this is my younger brother, Olbert, a royal official. He oversees the customs and guilds of Kuttenberg.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Ja, gleichfalls, Meister. Do not let me disturb you. We shall speak later, Klaus. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde.
Good. Now you know my brother as well. He is a man of strong principles. The guilds do not have it easy with him.
Your brother is a nobleman. He looks highborn.
Nein, not at all. We have the same father. But I was the one to inherit his forge and place in the guild. Albert had to pave his own road. Everything he has achieved is thanks to his ability to deal with people.
So he's our ally. We can trust him.
That depends. He is an honest man, but he will not give us anything for free. Things used to be simpler with him. Nevertheless, while the world may change, problems stay the same. And you are the one I chose to help me deal with them, junger Mann.
I'll be happy to, if I'm able. What is this about, Master?
You may not know this, but it is my job to guarantee the guild can do its work without interruption, and that the goods get where they need to. Surely you know our work attracts all sorts of undesirables, right?
Did something go missing? Someone got robbed?
If only it was just one someone, junger Mann. And I'm afraid we will have to sort this out ourselves.
If something happened, why don't we turn to the bailiff?
Because things are more complicated than they seem, junger Mann. Look, this city may belong to the king, but it is controlled by rich foremen and trade guilds. While ours may be among the most influential, that is precisely what upsets many people and arouses envy.
So the bailiff wouldn't help us?
Natürlich hilft er. But the question is how long it would take and how much merchandise we would have left over.
What are you implying?
Only that there are many who would wish harm upon our guild. What's more, ever since the army arrived in the region, every dirty deed is blamed on deserters and Trabants.
Are you saying they're ambushing our wagons on purpose?
Ja, genau. And it is getting harder and harder to save what we can. That is why I wanted to ask for your help, junger Mann.
I'll be happy to help. Where should I go?
I see you are not afraid of anything, mein Freund.
I don't mind getting my hands dirty when it's for a good cause.
Good, good. That is just what we need. A supply wagon on his way from Prague disappeared yesterday. It was likely attacked. It is some rotten luck. There was nothing particularly valuable, but the foreman had guild documents with him for transferring property.
Do you suspect someone?
Hard to say. I do not know yet. But those documents will cost us dearly unless we get them back, assuming those blackguards have not already burned them.
So you think there's more of them?
Ja, das stimmt. I would guess they have a camp somewhere nearby.
I understand. I'll have a look around and try to find those documents.
Gut gemacht. Tell me, how do you plan on doing it?
Easy. I'll find those wretches and send them straight to hell.
Oh, wirklich? That sounds risky. I would do it at night at least, Junge. I will give you some potions and weapon coating. But be careful. It is highly poisonous.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
The documents you are looking for have a green seal with the guild's symbol, and they were in a leather case originally. I doubt those blackguards know how to read, so perhaps you will get lucky and find them lying around or maybe in some crate or chest.
Is there anything else?
Nein, das ist alles. Get those documents back if you can, but remember, du solltest vorsichtig sein, junger Mann.
Oh, what a stench! Where is it coming from?
Well, I have an ulcer in my stomach, and the physician said I cannot eat anything too fatty, sweet, or spicy. My uncle had the same thing. And how did he get rid of it?
All these other grains.
Aye, grain is good for the stomach, but I prefer it in beer form.
I will go on a beer diet. That will shut her up.
That's mine. Find your own.
You really thought you could get away with this?
I'll show ya. Enough! I give up. Go! Quick!
Whoa!
Been there a few times, but I don't remember much.
Oh!
I'll help you with that, scum.
Christ! My head!
Show what you're made of. Hey, get him!
Take that! Take that fucker out, damn it!
What do you want?
Fuck you!
I'm all yours. Ha! Ha!
Show your stuff! No, no, fuck!
I'm all yours.
We're gonna get you, you Harson!
Ha! Ha!
Beat you to a bloody pulp.
I'm just getting warmed up, you
can't
shit!
stand up to this.
Come on then! We're gonna gut you, you whore son!
Jesus!
I'm not going to die here.
Good doggy. Good boy.
So much dust.
So, I went to see my brother.
And?
Talk about the inheritance.
Willkommen. Greetings to you.
I got lucky.
So you found the scoundrels that did it?
Aye. I took back what they stole, then I took care of them.
Good. But like I said, it was a needless risk. You should have left that up to the bailiff. Now, show me the document.
Here they are.
Oh, mein Gott. Is this really all the documents?
Why? Is something missing?
Schwer zu sagen. But I think something else is behind this. It seems I will have to have a serious talk with the Brzevnov abbot. But that is for me to worry about. You did your job perfectly, and the other masters will hear about it. By the way, I heard you are looking for a man called Standa, whom they called Fly?
Aye. Do you know something about him?
I asked my contacts and found out he went to Horshan. Apparently he worked as a blacksmith in the mines. Why are you looking for him?
Boris told me Fly used to apprentice at Skoda's forge with my pa. Maybe he has some stories to tell.
Ja, das ist möglich. I do not remember him much, but it has been a long time.
That it has. We'll see what he remembers. Anyway, thanks for the help.
Nein, thank you. Und wenn es dir nichts ausmacht, I will mention this to the others.
That nobleman came.
What do you need, Master?
Ah, ja, we lost.
What did they steal?
Yesterday, hard to in any case. I suspect. Yeah, but if.
Right.
Sehr gut.
Take a good look at this man. A rebel. Against the laws of God and
Courage.
I'm a master.
By all means. What game would...
Emperors.
Let's play.
Let's do this.
If I was you, I'd take it. Mein Gott, your turn.
Diese Schweine, diese ekelhaften Schweine. Who do they think?
Have
they're
you lost your
looking
mind?
after them?
You're going to lose everything.
Bin gleich bei dir.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time. If my luck keeps up, it'll all be over soon. Oh mein Gott, nein!
Also, dann mal los. There's no end to this work. Das sieht gar nicht so schlimm aus. Just clean up a bit.
Diese. These ones here.
It still hurts.
Here. Schön. Oh mein Gott, nein! Yet you look like you can't count to 5. That's what I call a lucky hand. Nein, gar nichts. I'm done. Hier. Was ist los? Oh, it's all yours.
Where's your master, eh?
Schön. Diese. Hier. Damn, what's this?
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Das ist nicht möglich.
That was a good game.
And was it good because you won? Otherwise, it wouldn't have been a good game?
Well, either way, the only difference is I had a bit more luck.
Good luck, bad luck. Luck can even land on an ox. But when you play dice, you sometimes need a bit of thought, too. When to take a risk and when to squeeze that bird in hand nice and tight.
That really applies in life, too. Someone can die at a blessed age, having everything they ever wanted, without ever really caring or worrying about anything.
True, true. You mean priests, right?
Well, I actually meant the lords. With priests, it's different. I know one well, and on the contrary, he was always worrying or fretting over something. About what to drink, or who to bed, and whether someone might rat him out.
Ha ha! And what happened to him?
No, he got ratted out so many times, the diocese couldn't overlook it anymore and kicked him out. So now instead of his rectory and church, he's just got his boots and a pilgrim's staff again.
That sounds like a proper dose of bad luck.
And that's just it. It depends who you ask. That old bastard still knows how to handle a sword. And when he was no longer tied down by anything, they sent him to help us. He arrived just when he was needed. It saved our lives. When you look at it as a whole, what started in a pile of shit ended up turning out well for us. And for him, he became a hero. Sometimes it's enough if just one bloke has dumb luck. And what seemed like misfortune can end up as unbelievable fortune.
Amen.
I apologize.
Greetings to you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Ah, I see the rumours about Skodda's old forge being back in business were true.
Aye. Only it's my forge now. I'm Henry.
Ah, Master Henry. Excellent.
And what can I do for you, Janacek?
Nothing too complicated. All I need is an ordinary hunting sword.
All right. I'll gladly make you a hunting sword.
Glad to hear it. A good hunting sword like that really comes in handy around the house. When you're done, please bring it over.
Aye.
Like I said, I live in Bach, in the cottages right below St. Barbara's. I'm sure you'll find it. God be with you, good sir.
It's almost finished. And that's it. That's more like it. I made that.
Oh, that's great news, Master. My word, thank you. The fool I was. I bought it from some odd bloke below the city walls. Only he didn't look like he was from the Blacksmith's Guild, and no wonder, judging by how things turned out. I wanted to teach my lad to carve a whistle, and crack! The blade broke in two.
Guild or not, if you ever need anything else, come and see me. Henry's Forge. Quality at a friendly price.
Understood. I'll tell my friends about you too. And thanks again for the hunting sword. Farewell, sir.
Greetings.
Oh, you
Are you whistling here? Greetings to you two.
Go! Go!
This is the area Eichner spoke about. The trail from the theft leads here. I should have a look around. I can smell smoke from a campfire.
What?
That weapon won't help you, bastard! Do it!
That's a good boy. Oh, I wouldn't take... Orba! Someone pull off that butt!
What's that you got?
And it's done! Holy shit. That was a close one. Thank you. I'd have been shredded to pieces if it wasn't for you. Jesus Christ.
It was nothing, really. The main thing is you're safe.
Nothing? No. I have to repay you for your bravery. Here, take it. It's not much, I know, but it's the best I've got. And thank you again.
What's that stench? You ought to be ashamed.
day to you, friend.
Good day. May God give you health, sir.
You have a kind master, eh? Good day to you.
Are you Stander?
Who's asking?
Henry. I'm Martin's son. He used to apprentice with you at Skoda's Forge.
Martin? Christ, I haven't heard that name in years. How's he doing these days?
I'm afraid he's no longer with us.
Ah, I'm very sorry to hear that. We used to be best friends.
So I've heard.
Christ, what a day. What a day. Is that what you came here? To tell me he's dead?
Well, I had to tell you, but I also have something to ask of you.
All right, but this isn't the best time, to tell you the truth.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know if I can... Oh, but you are Martin's son. It's not like I have anyone else to talk to anyway. I'm in trouble. Big trouble. I fell on some hard times as of late, so I borrowed some money from one of the guards here. I had to sign a contract with him. I was going to pay him back today, so I went to see him, and now he's claiming I'm late. I paid back what I owed him, but he says if I don't pay him the interest too, he'll break both my arms. He says it was all in the contract I signed. I can't read, you see. He swindled me. Say, Henry, I know it's a lot to ask, but you look like a tough bloke. Could you try to convince him to take pity on me?
Where can I find the fella?
He's out patrolling on the road. He's a catchpole. Christ, I hope nobody heard me.
Why are you so afraid of him?
Because he's a madman. He'll beat the shit out of you just for the hell of it. The miners call him Leech.
Maybe he's just bluffing.
Trust me, he's not.
I wanted to ask you about the Kuttenberg astronomical clock. I heard you and my pa repaired it together.
Look, I don't have time to think about the bloody clock.
All right, then.
Thank you. Truly. Thank you, but...
Stander said you want some money on top from him.
And what's it to you?
I think you ought to forget about the interest. What you originally lent him, Stander already paid back. Why break his arms over a made-up debt? What sense does it make? So people will fear you. In the end, that'll only bring you trouble. And what if some superior of yours finds out? You think they'll be pleased? You'll be the one who ends up paying for it.
Well, you're probably right. All right, then. Stander repaid his debt to me. Here's the promissory note. And tell him he's off the hook.
I sorted out those problems of yours with the guard. He'll make do with what you originally owed him. You're even.
Thank you. Truly, thank you. You wanted to talk about the astronomical clock. But why with me?
The guild assigned me Skoda's old forge, so I'm fixing it up. And while I was cleaning, I found a plan of the astronomical clock. Magdalena told me the two of you tried to repair it on your own back then.
Wait. You're the master of old Skoda's forge now?
That I am.
Well, I'll be. And Magdalena is still living there?
She is.
That's good. How's she doing?
Better now, I'd say. She was sad to see how long the forge was in disrepair. And living in a half-broken down house must have been tough.
Poor thing. When old Skoda died, she must have been through a lot. I have to go and see her. I have to see her and apologize. I just have to. I don't want to be here anyway. You reminded me of the old times in Skoda's forge and damn it. I'm a blacksmith, an armourer. I was almost ready for the master's trial. Oh. Only I can't fight for my place in the sun. I never could. That's why I'm rotting down here in the mine. But maybe it's not too late. I'll try and find some work in a forge, somewhere near Kuttenberg. Maybe in Bach. But first, I'm going to Skoda's forge to see Magdalena. And nothing is going to stop me.
All right, suit yourself.
Great idea.
God be with you. Wait, who... You seem familiar.
Magdalena, it's me. Stander.
Stander? Oh, that Stander. My lord, You've changed so much.
Well, it has been 20 years. I'm so glad to see you. You look great.
Oh, please. I'm an old crone. What are you doing back here after so many years?
Henry here reminded me I left you alone here back then. And I came to apologise.
There's no need to apologise. Really, everything is better now. As soon as the fire got going again, it's as if things were back to normal.
Oh, just like the good old days. When Skoda died, it's like everything went belly up overnight.
How far did you get with repairing the astronomical clock?
Pretty far. We went to see the clock, found what wasn't working and started making the parts needed.
Aye. I remember the sound of hammering long into the night.
We hand-forged gears for the mechanism we wanted to set the clock to. I suppose you could call it the metal heart of the clock. Then we hired a goldsmith's apprentice to put the whole thing together. He was a canny lad, only he turned out to be a right bastard and ended up fleecing her.
I didn't know that.
You know what, Stander? Since you don't want to go back to Horshan...
That I don't.
I thought you might want to stay and come and live with us. What do you think, Magdalena?
Why not? There's plenty of space. This used to be your home, didn't it?
Why, That's very kind of you, but... I wouldn't want to get in the way.
Oh, please. You won't be in anyone's way.
You can help me out at the forge from time to time. What do you say?
I don't know. Like I said, I could just go to Bach. It's no bother.
There's no need. Stay here.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm sorry.
Stander?
What do you mean, everything went belly up?
Well, everything just fell apart. I found a job in Horshan. Martin stayed in Kuttenberg and Magdalena. I'm very sorry.
Stop apologising already.
Really?
Yes.
I heard you did something to your arm in Horshan.
Aye. That's what I get for betting. I bet I could lift a basket full of ore. I did it, but I tore something in my arm.
Christ, you men.
They took on another blacksmith in my place, and even once my arm was healed, I never got my job back. So I went from armourer's apprentice to a bloody miner. What a load of shit.
What did he do?
He decided to fuck us over and sold the machine to some rich burger. The lad told him it was some ancient artifact, and the bloody fool ate it up. Martin gave him a proper beating for it, but it was no good. The machine stayed with the burger, and shortly after that, Skoda died, and the whole thing lost its meaning.
Maybe I'll manage to fix it up.
You sound just like Martin. He put his heart and soul into the repair, but it's all so long ago now.
What's the name of the burger who kept the mechanism?
Looking to get it back, are you? Forget about it. Martin tried it back then, and it was a wonder they didn't call the catchpoles on him.
Well, it's been 20 years. Maybe his family doesn't even know what they have.
I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. His name was Vetter, German fella. His house was across from the rat house in the lower market.
Aye, but old Vetter is long gone. His son works as a scribe now.
But the heart is just the beginning. You'll need other parts too. We had plans for them, but God knows where they ended up. Do you know by any chance?
I have a bunch of Skoda's old sketches. Remind me later, Henry. My memory isn't what it used.
Where can I find Vetter, the scribe?
Either at his home or at the rat house. His is the last door on the gallery in the courtyard.
What does the mechanism look like?
It's a kind of large metal target, about a foot in diameter. It has sliding circles and grooved rails attached to it. They're supposedly used to measure the time by the sun and stars. But to be honest, I don't know how.
I'll go into...
Let's hope he doesn't take after his father. I suppose I'll go and settle in.
The finest wares. Quality good.
Have a bowl as well.
Stay close to the
bell.
Come and take your pick.
Oh, people.
New wares. What can
Foy!
I heard you've got some curious heirloom from your father.
Ah, yes. The ancient mysterious device. Why are you asking about it?
I'd be interested in it.
I can't just sell it. It was my father's.
Sorry to disappoint you, but that mechanism's not what your father thought it was.
And what do you think it is, then?
It didn't occur to you that thing might be the devil's work?
Sorry?
From what I've heard, the new Archbishop of Prague, Hare, is obsessed with machines like that. He's searching the whole land for them.
How would you know that?
They're already talking about it in Prague. That there's one in Kuttenberg. I'd say someone from the Archbishopric will be calling on you soon. They'll be asking questions. And maybe even the Holy Inquisition will get involved.
But that's... surely not.
Well, in that case, best get rid of the machine while you still can. I'll gladly take it off your hands, provided your price is fair.
All right, fine. I don't want anything to do with the Inquisition.
Now, that's still a lot. I won't pay that much.
Schlag ein oder lass es. I can't let it go for less.
You say you like showing that machine off to visitors. So, how about I give you something even rarer for it?
What do you mean?
Something magical. With a story. Something you could tell your guests.
Might work. But I'm guessing you haven't got anything like that on you right now, have you?
Actually, I just might. I've got a decorated silver axe here, tied to a sad old tale about a water sprite from beneath Trotsky Castle. There were once two brothers, both woodcutters. One of them was washing up at a pond when his axe slipped and sank. He reached for it, and instead of his own, he pulled out a silver axe. But he wasn't greedy, so he just threw it back in. Then a water sprite climbed out of the pond and said since he'd been so honest, he'd give him the axe. But that riled up his brother. He wanted one too, so he went to the pond and tossed his own axe in. But nothing happened. He just kept putting up his same old regular axe. And then he started cursing the sprite. So the water sprite lost his temper, dragged him under, and drowned him.
Mein Gott.
The honest brother later buried the dishonest one in the woods and laid the silver axe on his grave. The very one that brought them all that trouble.
Wunderschön. That is a very lovely story. Definitely better than that tired old yarn about the ancient machine.
I'm glad you're interested, but I'll have to fetch it first.
I'm happy to wait. What's going on?
Excuse me.
As you wish.
All right. What was that?
Kiss my ass. Another round. I'm putting this nice.
Be careful.
A blessed morning to you. Well, now.
I'm sure we can figure it out. We're at war, and the roads are filled with cutthroats.
Schönen Tag.
I'm here.
Und das sind...
Aye. Here you go.
Gut gemacht. I am glad you can be relied on. The other masters will be pleased that thanks to you, our guild suffered no loss.
Glad I could help.
Vielen Dank. Gott möge...
The finest wares, quality good. Rolls, light and dark flour.
We're now open. Was it worth it, eh?
Come and take...
Greetings.
Greetings.
What's that? Who goes? You aren't allowed here. Hey, what are you doing here? You're not...
Come and take your pick.
Like it. Come on then. Good.
You silly dog. Be close.
I've plenty of time to find you.
I ought to put the heart of the clock on display somewhere. That table by the wall should show it off nicely. That's that then. Now I need to ask Magdalena about the next stage of the plans. burning. Looks like it's almost done. Can't get any better than this.
Henry, come here.
How's trade?
I've got the coin for you here.
Thank you very much. Magdalena?
I'm glad you brought Stander here.
Maybe.
He's finally doing what he should.
Thank you.
What did you need from me?
I wanted to ask if you'd have a look through Skoda's belongings. Sketches, drawings, calculation.
All right, I'll take a look. It'll take a while, though. Skoda was always scribbling notes and never threw anything away. But look, if you're really serious about repairing that clock, you ought to let the town hall know. Go and see Bailiff Plümmel and tell him what you're planning. He might have heard of our forge by now and...
God be with you.